Well, this isn't going to be the kind of snow, I understand, where you have to rush out to the grocery store and stock up.
Right.
Unless, of course, you're out there in Western Maryland. Where
It's too late.
You know, it's always that way in Western Maryland. You know, our neighbors out there in Garrett County, you know, I guess what it is when you move out there, and certainly you always kind of are our first eyes to what's coming our way from the west. And what's coming our way is some snow. So right now we're looking at temperatures sitting around 30 degrees, cold enough to support snow moving into the area. And I mentioned that these temperatures are at or below freezing because this is not a fluctuating temperature where we're going above and below freezing. This is all snow, so we're not looking at a wintry mix and ice. 31 degrees at BWI Thurgood Marshall, 29 in Bel Air and in Westminster, 31 in Hagerstown, 32 in Cumberland at this hour. Weather watchers are checking in this morning. Well, I'm saying this morning. We're already talking about the morning when the rush hour will be coming. But Caitlin Stone is checking in from Port Deposit, 30 degrees in her neighborhood. Other weather watchers, Phil Kosmicki, 28 degrees in Westminster. We have Bill Dignan in Bel Air, 32 degrees there, and Scott Andrews, Millersville, 33 degrees in his neighborhood. What you can take away from those temperatures really is that they're all dropping pretty steadily, and we're going to be watching these temperatures bottoming out right around the 28-degree range. So again, well below freezing, well enough below freezing to support snow. Now, these are variable winds, but wind is not a major factor, so we're not going to be talking about blowing snow. But what we can expect out of this system, snow showers are already arriving across the area, as you've seen. We'll be expecting them mainly before 4 a.m. Light accumulation is expected, a coating to roughly 1 inch of snow, but then locally 2 inches plus in some spots. And then the slick morning commute, even though the snow will be over by the morning, the roads will still have a coating on them, so just take it slow. Some of these darker bands here showing some of the snow that's making its way to the ground already. The atmosphere has been very dry, and that's going to, again, support a very dry snow, not a wet one, but one that you can go out and pretty much address with a broom in the morning. Winter weather advisory is in effect across the entire top tier of the state. This winter storm watch in effect for the lower eastern shore is for an event that's coming Friday into Saturday. So what we're looking at is roughly a trace to an inch around most of the WJZ viewing area. That's in the white. Blue is 1 to 2 inches in some parts of the area closer to the Maryland PA line, and maybe even a part over in the eastern shore near Rock Hall. There's a lot more to this system still making its way across the Ohio Valley, so it's still a lot more to come. This is the first portion of it, so we're not out of the woods, but we will show our futurecast and just show you that through about 9 o'clock or so, you start to see the snow making its way across. Get to the early hours of the morning, you already start to see some breaks. Get to the rush hour, and we're starting to see some clearing. So that's what we're going to be dealing with. This is going to be a rush hour to rush hour event. Tonight's overnight lows go down to about 28 degrees. Snow showers of roughly a coating to maybe 1 inch to 2 inches in some spots. Snow ends early, then look for clouds and even some sun, but it stays cold tomorrow, 35 degrees.
Okay. Thank you, sir.